It's pretty amazing, right? And we're counting down autumn here at the Weather Channel, our beautiful set, feeling like fall, or at least looking like it, but it doesn't quite feel like it. Lingering warm weather can have a surprising impact on business that count on cooler temperatures, and the weather company's business and weather expert Paul Walsh is here to tell us more. Paul, always great to see you. Let's start with the kinds of businesses that are most negatively impacted by this warm, unfall-like weather.
Yeah, Maria, across our entire economy, there's a lot of businesses that really count on what we call seasonal weather. In fact, we call them seasonal businesses. So when it's unseasonal, it's really bad news for them. This time of year especially impacted are manufacturers of apparel and also the retailers that sell them. So think of things like sweaters and sweatshirts and things of that nature, because we don't buy those kind of products. We don't buy seasonal products if it doesn't feel like it's the season that we're in. So this is really bad news at this point.
I mean, I see it. I see the flannel shirts. I see, the leggings and the long pants. Really, how big of an impact is it?
Well, it really can be huge. From week to week, we can see swings anywhere from 30 to 40% in terms of sales not happening. And of course, for a large retailer, that means an impact on the bottom line. And for smaller retailers, it actually can be really, really impactful, because that's really their main source of income.
So what can businesses do?
Well, more and more businesses are actually using weather forecasts. Like Maria, about maybe a month ago or so, we were talking about the fact that we thought that it was going to be a pretty mild September. Using that kind of information now, increasingly businesses are planning their businesses a little differently. Maybe have a little bit less inventory in the back room, advertising differently, staffing differently. So there's a big tie-in here in terms of weather forecasting, and how businesses are starting to adapt to these kind of unusual weather conditions.
All right, so let's talk about the customers. Will we be seeing bargains perhaps on fall clothing because of all this?
I'm going to give you a qualified yes on that, Maria.
Okay.
And the qualified yes is because it's still early. We're still in September. Of course, down in the southeast, it generally is hot in September. Also, last year was the warmest September, or the second warmest September on record. And businesses, by and large, plan their businesses off the business that they did last year. So last year also would have been a slow September. Therefore, inventory levels might not be as high as they would have been otherwise. So the bottom line is we will see some bargains, but they might not be as deep as they might have otherwise been.
All right. I'm going for it. I'm going to buy up those
those
flannels right now. All right. Paul Walsh, the weather company's business and weather expert. Thank you so much. Great seeing you. Still